Yo, what's up guys, Goblin here, welcome to this new episode. In today's video, I will show the best double evolution tournament decks. The tournament just started about 20 minutes ago, and I'm actually going to be playing on a new account of mine. On my other accounts, I already have the global tournament emote. So this tournament, or maybe in the future, I hopefully can get that emote on this account as well. First deck we're going to be playing is this Royale deck, but before hopping into game number 1, I quickly want to mention that there's no Lumberjack, Hunter, or Dart Goblin evolution. So very important to keep in mind while playing, but also most importantly while picking your decks. And that's of course also why in today's video there's no deck with the Lumberjack, there's no deck with the Dart Goblin evolution or the Hunter as well. Probably if the Lumberjack evolution would be available, I would definitely showcase it. Probably in multiple decks, but of course the fact that it's not available definitely changes the meta quite a bit. So we're going to be playing with this Recruits deck, really easy deck to use, really annoying deck to kind of face, in my opinion at least. I don't like facing Recruits at all. And then also this deck finished number 2 in the world last season, even with the Lumberjack evolution available. I feel like with the Lumberjack evolution gone, with the Dart Goblin evolution not available, I feel like this deck is just even better. So that's why, in my opinion, this is one of the best decks for the double evolution tournament. Of course, I have different type of playstyles, different decks, so make sure to watch all matches in today's video. Okay, I'm not sure if I should Fireball a Crack. I think I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. We can potentially activate the King Tower afterwards with it, or if not, we can just go with a Barbell here. Okay, talking about Barbell, I think I need to go with a Barbell like this. Let's actually go with Zeppies here to activate the King Tower, make sure we don't take any unnecessary damage. And we're facing a very aggressive Recruits deck right here, so I think the most important thing is just kind of be patient, kind of survive, make sure we don't take any unnecessary damage. Okay, let's go with a Goblin Cage here up high, taking care of the Spear Goblins. We'll also make sure that the barrel doesn't get onto our tower. And then, if you are facing Recruits, by the way, I would say that 9 out of the 10 times, you always want to be the one who plays the Recruits after them. So, for example, in this case, if I go Recruits, which I definitely, I'm still going to wait a little bit, considering we don't have that much Elixir. But anyways, it's much better for your Recruits to kind of fight on your side of the field, rather than fighting on, his side of the arena, I guess I should say. Okay, we're gonna take quite a lot of damage with the wall breakers, but I definitely had some elixir disadvantage there, so I guess we're gonna have to take the damage. The good thing is that he went quite aggressive without really killing our flying machine, so I think here the flying machine with some Royal Hawks might be able to get a decent amount of damage. Let's go with Electro Spirit here. Hopefully it doesn't activate the King Tower. I'm not even sure. Okay, I think it's not going to. No, it didn't activate the King Tower. Still quite a good chain there. And let's in the meantime, I guess, just cycle Barbell. Okay, Goblin Cage is actually quite important in this matchup, either for the wall breakers or the Skelly Barrel, so let's make sure that we have both. Let's actually Fireball here. I'm not sure if it's even... Was it necessary? I'm not sure, but I think one of the wall breakers would have potentially survived, and then we might have taken some damage. One connection, for example. Okay, let's cycle Zeppies, let's cycle Flying Machine here as well. I think he might try to go with like a Firecracker. Yeah, I kind of knew it, so that's why I went with Electro Spirit, Barbell here as well. And then I guess I'm just gonna still wait, guys. Probably Recruits in the back here is not a bad play, considering that he's still gonna have to defend. And then he's also, he's also gonna be forced to use his own Recruits. Okay, nice. Let's go with Zeppies here. Let's go with a Flying Machine. Very important with this deck to always kind of divide your units, of course. The Recruits are always gonna be split for sure, but there's some situations where it's even worth it to also go with like Royal Hawk split. Just keep up the pressure on both lanes in most of the matchups, I would say is very important. Okay, let's go with Electro Spirit here as well. Look on the left side tower. Right side Flying Machine is still very healthy. Electro Spirit is gonna connect there as well. And we can go with another set of Royal Recruits. Well, the Flying Machine is still going crazy. Look at that Flying Machine, guys. Oh my god, Flying Machine pretty much took the entire right side tower by itself. Let's keep up the pressure. Let's go with a Flying Machine here to try and snipe his Firecracker. Let's go with Zeppies here on the bridge. On the left side lane, super important, even in some situations, if you, for example, already have a tower really low, keep up the pressure anyways on both lanes, because this way you're gonna force them to defend the left side lane. For example, here he went with a Mighty Miner. I'm not sure if he spent something else on the left side tower. He doesn't have much elixir to defend the right side tower, and if he doesn't defend that left side tower where there's still a lot of HP on his tower, anyways, he's gonna probably lose the match or take a ton of damage, where you could potentially even late in the match switch the tower. So very nice game. As always, I'm gonna play 2 matches with each deck. So I'm gonna play one more match with this Recruits deck, and then the next match is going to be with a different deck. Okay, this guy does go Lumberjack first play at the bridge. Okay, that's very interesting. I guess I'm just gonna cycle my Cage here. Cage, of course, being able to cycle towards the evolution is always kind of nice, and he does go with a Mega Knight as well. Okay, this guy is definitely a very aggressive player. Let's be careful here. Like, honestly, I sometimes dislike more playing against these crazy type of decks and players than playing against like a typical meta deck. So be careful, especially in the first couple of wins, because you might face a guy like this who just goes like random stuff at the bridge, Lumberjack at the bridge, Mega Knight at the bridge, like not really making sense the plays, but still really scary. Like for example here, he should be popping the Mighty Miner ability, but he doesn't. Like we can just already tell that this is not the best player. No disrespect to him, but yeah, the time he took on the ability just didn't really make sense to me. Okay, nice, looking really good. Royal Hawks are gonna get a decent amount of damage on this left side tower. That one Zeppy is low-key quite clutch because it's actually resetting the Electro Dragon, and this way the Royal Hawks are even able to get more damage. So I'm not really sure what he's using. Mighty Miner, is this like some crazy Rune Giant deck? I think he might have Rune Giant. Let's honestly just go with Goblin Cage here up high. Goblin Cage is gonna pull the Mega Knight in, and if he doesn't do anything, that Goblin Cage is gonna take care easily of the Mega Knight. Okay, nice, looking really good, guys. I think we can probably even go Zeppies here. Yeah, let's go Zeppies to reset the Inferno Dragon. And then by the time that the Zeppies kill the Inferno Dragon, we should have enough to keep all the pressure with the recruits as well. Yeah, this is looking really good for us. Okay, let's go with recruits right now. I don't think he has much elixir right now. He does end up using the lock on the left side lane, but still 4 recruits plus 1 Zeppy on the right side. He knows. I mean, he's sending that emote basically like, okay, I know that I'm pretty much done. Flying Machine on the right side lane. Let's go with a Barbell to a King Tower, and it is going to be another victory. Nice and easy against this really aggressive player. But I'm telling you guys, be careful, because sometimes they might surprise you, and sometimes if you're not ready for it, it might even cost you a loss early on in the tournament. Okay guys, deck number 2 is going to be Royal Giant. I feel like Royal Giant might be for some people kind of a surprise, since the Hunter evolution is not available. I feel like not many people would expect facing Royal Giant, and this version is actually super strong. Last season, Mohamed Light created this deck, did super well, and pretty much until the last couple of matches of the season was playing with this specific version. So it's a really strong and also a really fun deck to use. And as I said before, maybe some people will not really expect to face Royal Giant, and this way their deck might not be the best against it. Okay, let's see though. We are facing someone quite aggressive. Our Psycho right here is unfortunately not the best. I would have loved to just have the guards in Psycho, but unfortunately we don't. So I guess I'm gonna have to go with Electro Dragon and take quite a bit of damage with the Prince here. Okay, at least only 2 shots, which still is quite a lot of damage, but I guess it could have been worse. Okay, so what are we facing here? I think this is a typical Mega Knight deck, like Mega Knight spam type of deck. So he does, oh, nice activation. Okay, he does activate the King Tower. The good thing for us is that it doesn't really matter that much. Like, thinking about it, the Royal Giant is never really gonna be in the middle, unless he, for example, has like a Fisherman or something, but it looks like he doesn't really have it. Okay, let's go with guards here. Not sure about my Psycho right now. I feel like my Psycho is not the best, because using guards in this specific situation isn't really the greatest option for us. So I think we need to be really careful, especially in single elixir, play very defensive, and then eventually in double elixir we should be able to make a good push and hopefully kind of overwhelm him at some point. Okay, let's have the E-Drag ready in case he wants to go with a Prince. Looks like instead he just goes with a Mega Knight in the back. I'm gonna go with Monk ability as soon as possible. This way I'm gonna try and reflect as much dagger dashes on the right side tower, but also forcing out all the daggers early. This way we can maybe get some extra damage on the Mega Knight with the Monk right here. So let's go with Electro Dragon up high. I'm not sure, should I? Yeah, I guess I'm definitely gonna have to drop something else. Okay, let's go with a Barbell here as well. He does go with his Archer Queen. We need to be careful, guys, because this guy is low-key playing this, I would say, quite well, actually. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to go Monk, because, yeah, guards are just so important against the Prince, against the Bandit, those type of cards. Okay, let's reflect once again. Let's go with Electro Spirit here, just to keep the Monk alive a little bit longer. Maybe we get something out of it, or maybe we force some more elixir defensively. Okay, nice. Let's go with Electro Dragon here. I think, yeah, we can take the damage. I think we can take the damage on the left side lane. We're gonna equal up the damage this way, so that's fine. Nice. Let's go with a Fisherman here to try and pull the Archer Queen as soon as it goes visible. And I think it's very important against these type of aggressive matchup to play very patient. So you guys notice that I haven't played a single Royal Giant yet. That is exactly why, because we need to be very, very patient and very, very careful as well. Okay, let's see, guys. Okay, he goes with Prince. Let's go with guards right here. Let's go with an ability, and let's go with a Fisherman as well. Okay, he's probably gonna go with like a high Archer Queen. No, looks like instead he just goes with a Goblin Gang. Okay, let's go with a Barbell. Let's cycle another Electro Dragon here in the back. I'm just gonna wait for the right moment. Like, I feel like I should not be rushing this at all, so it's definitely a good thing for us to be patient here. Okay, let's go like this. Let's go with... Oh my god. Okay, monk like this as well. I did not expect the fisherman to target the right side troop. I'm not sure what it was, but it targeted something on the right side lane rather than just pulling the Mega Knight instantly. Okay, let's go with Electro Spirit. Let's go with a Barbell here as well. And I think this might be the moment to finally go in with a Royal Giant, guys. Okay, nice. Let's go with Royal Giant right here. He does end up using the Arch Queen. He's probably gonna pop the ability. Let's go with a Fisherman here to pull it as soon as it goes visible again. And let's go with another Electro Dragon. I feel like the Electro Dragons are definitely key, considering that he doesn't have any spell to take care of it. I believe his only spell is arrows. Okay, let's go Monk up high. Oh, we do pull the Mega Knight towards the tower. We are going to take quite a bit of damage, but still, I would say looking pretty good overall. And I would like to go with a Royal Giant now. Okay, we do need to be careful with those evil bats. Let's go with Electro Spirit here to take care of that. Let's go with another Electro Dragon here on the right side lane. Royal Giant is very healthy, so that's looking good for us. Let's pull the Mega Knight with a Fisherman. And I would say that if we don't make any big mistakes, this is looking very good for us. And actually the Royal Giant is getting so much damage to the point where the Fireball's already gonna be enough. So, very nice game. Kind of an awkward start. He was doing a very good job at pressuring. Our Psycho, honestly, wasn't the greatest, but we still managed to work around very well. And that also shows how patience is very key. Okay guys, so far doing really well. I'm currently 3-0 in today's video. 4-0 in the tournament. I actually already played one match before recording the video. On this account, as I said before, it's a newer account. I actually made a 20 win challenge video on this account not too long ago, getting the 20 wins as well. And basically the reason behind this account, for those who didn't know, is because I'm a father. I think most of you guys might know, for those who don't. And I was like, it's just a cool idea to kind of make an account, progress it, and then maybe eventually in a couple of years be able to give it to my son. Okay, let's go with a Monk here, same as the Knight. Let's go with Electro Dragon. Please do not have Lightning. I'm begging you to not have Lightning. Oh, he goes with an... Okay, wait, what? That's so aggressive. This guy is so aggressive. Okay. Wait, that's super aggressive on his part. Let's see if we can take care of that. Nice, that's looking good. And I think... I mean, I'm not gonna go eat Royal Giant right now. He even goes arrows. Man, this guy's super aggressive. Okay. Okay. Whenever you notice someone being this aggressive, always try to kind of be patient yourself and wait for the right moment. We're gonna... Beautiful activation right there with Electro Spirit, and I think he knows. He even says, oops, he's like, okay, I went way too aggressive right there. The fact that he didn't show Lightning doesn't mean that he doesn't have it, but if this guy doesn't have Lightning, our Electro Giant is about to, or not Electro Giant, our Electro Dragon, excuse me, is about to go crazy. Okay. Man, please do not have Lightning. If he doesn't have Lightning, Electro Dragon is about to go crazy, guys. Look at this Electro Dragon. Oh my god, man, Electro Dragon is still such a strong card and no one is really talking about it. Like, I haven't really seen many people recently asking for like an Electro Dragon nerf, but in my opinion, did you guys see the value of the Electro Dragon we just played? Like, oh my god, that was insane. Okay, let's go with a Barbell here, mainly just to Psycho, distract the Electro Dragon a little bit, and then also we might be able to even get a shot. No, almost get a shot, but unfortunately, not gonna quite get there with the Barb. Still a nice Barbell to at least defend the Electro Dragon without taking any damage. And let's go with a Royal Giant here. We do need to be very careful with the counter push, especially because I still don't know if this guy has a big spell or not. Okay, let's go with a Fisherman already. Please don't have like a Lightning or something. If this guy doesn't have a Lightning, I think we should be fine. Okay, let's go like this. We need to be careful with the counter push though. Okay. Oh my god, this is actually getting kind of scary. I think he's definitely gonna take the tower here. But we have his right side tower in fireball range as well, so that should be fine for us. As long as we don't get like 3 crown or something, we should be able to win this game. Okay. Man, what was that attack by him? Okay, we're definitely gonna still have to use a fireball on the right side lane, so that's kind of unfortunate for us. Our Royal Giant was definitely not the play. Like, that was a big mistake from me, which might even end up costing us the match here. Okay, we pulled the Elixir Collector, which is actually kind of good for us. Let's in the meantime go with a Barbell plus Fireball here to try and get as much value as possible. Nice, we at least take care of the Night Witch. We damage all his troops quite a lot and we cycle to the Electro Dragon evolution. Okay, looking pretty good, guys. Man, I don't know, like, such a crazy situation, no? Like, the fact that he even took the tower and managed to get so many Elixir Golems and stuff on the field definitely shows how broken sometimes the Elixir Golem can be, but I think this might be a good game, guys, because the Electro Dragon, as you guys can see, is just getting so much value, especially the evolution. Electro Dragon, we even reflect the arrows here. Electro Dragon is still alive, Monk is still alive, Royal Giant is connecting and taking down the left side tower. We are able to secure the victory, but wow, that was actually really scary. I'm not gonna lie, that was a really bad Royal Giant by me. I should have just cycled in the back, I should have just played way more patient, let him make the big push and then get a ton of value with the Electro Dragon. So nice victory right there. See you guys soon with the last deck of today's video. Okay guys, the last deck of today's video is also gonna be the hardest deck to use in my opinion. We're gonna be playing with this Quick Cycle, Miner deck, Pedro and many other pro players. We're dominating the last season on the top leaderboard with this deck, and this deck in general is just super solid, super fun to use, but I must say it's quite a difficult, like quite a high skill deck to use, at least in my opinion. I'm personally not the best with Miner, but I'm gonna try and do my best in this match right here. Okay, let's try to activate the King Tower. No, unfortunately the Magic Archer actually takes care of the Goblins, but I think we are facing a pretty good matchup here. I'm pretty sure, well, he already showed Goblin Barrel, he already showed Goblin Gang. It should just be typical Lockbait deck probably from him. Let's set up a cannon here on defense. He does go with a Princess. Let's go with a Miner here defensively. And these type of decks, especially in single elixir, need to be very careful with. Don't go like too aggressive with a Magic Archer, stuff like that. Offensively especially, because if you get predicted, if you get caught with a bad cycle or low elixir, you might take a lot of damage. So I think in general, with this deck, especially in these type of matchup, just play patient, try to defend as good as possible, try to activate the King Tower if possible. Of course, last time we were not able to. I think this time we should be able to. Okay, nice. We do get the King Tower activated, so that's definitely really helpful against bait. He does go with a Dart Goblin. Let's go with Skeletons here up high, reacting quick to the point where it's not gonna get a connection. I'm not sure if he's gonna go with Princess. I mean, now with the new rework, you can just hover the card and you don't need to like actually predict it. Like with the new rework, in the recent balance changes, the Princess definitely got, I don't want to say nerfed too much, but especially at the bridge, it's not as effective as before. Okay, let's go with a Magic Archer here to cycle. We do need to be kind of careful with this matchup, but I think we should be fine. We can even use the lock now kind of more aggressively, like offensively, considering that we do have the King Tower activated. Okay, let's go with a Tornado here to pull the Valkyrie in front of the tower. Hopefully the Magic Archer can get some nice connections there. Looks like we are able to get a decent amount of connections and we are able to pretty much equal up the game damage wise. Okay, let's go with Skeletons here. Let's go with a Cannon here on defense to try and take care of the barrel, and we need to be careful with a Princess at the bridge again. Okay, let's go with Ice Spirit right now, and I guess we're just gonna cycle Goblinstein here. If not, the Princess I think was gonna get one shot on the tower. So definitely a kind of annoying deck still to face, even though we do have Lock, even though we do have Tornado. It's still always kind of scary to face Lockbait. Just if they manage to pressure well, play well, I feel like it always can get kind of annoying to defend it. Okay, great Magic Archer plus Tornado play right there. Let's go with a Magic Archer here. Let's go with an Ice Spirit. Hopefully I timed it right. Nice, beautiful timing right there. Let's go with a Lock. I did end up missing one of the Goblins, but of course, with the King Tower activation, it's not that, how do you say, like hurtful, or how do you say that? Let's in the meantime go with a Goblinstein, and let's go with a Miner directly towards the tower, guys. Okay, nice. I have the Tornado ready once again if he does go with a Valkyrie. I think he's gonna go Valkyrie, so let's go with a Tornado. Yeah, kind of predicting it. Perfect. That's a great Magic Archer plus Tornado, and we're just getting so much damage at this point, only with the Magic Archer plus Tornado plays. Okay, once again, Magic Archer here to take care of everything. Let's go with a Lock. Let's go with a Barrel here. We need to be careful with a Princess. Let's go with an Ice Spirit. Predicting. Looks like he does go with a Dart Goblin. I think we didn't even need to drop anything, but I guess it's, better safe than sorry. Let's go with a Magic Archer. Let's go with Skeletons. I think I'm just gonna lock the right side still. Even though the barrel on the left is the normal one, we have the King Tower activated, and that lane is also not like the lane where we took a lot of damage. Okay, perfect. Let's wait a little bit to get a nice cannon, evolved cannon there. Let's go with a Miner, and I think that should be pretty much good game, guys. I think with the Magic Archer here, we should win the match, hopefully. Let's see, is it enough? No, 144 HP. Let's go with a Nado. It's just a matter of cycling at this point. I'm not going to use the Lock quite yet, but I think with a Lock and a Nado, we should finish off the game. So let's go with a Miner, let's go with a Lock, and then here, well, I was about to say the Nado is going to take the tower, but actually the Miner takes the tower, so nice W. Could have definitely played that better. I'm not going to lie, I'm not the best Miner player, but the most important part is that we got the victory. Okay guys, hopping into the last match of today's video, we're up against this guy called Easy E. Let's give him the good luck, and let's see what he's going to be running. So as I told you before, I'm not the best miner player. I'm just showcasing playing with the best decks in my opinion for the tournament. It doesn't mean that they are like my personal favorite decks, but this deck is definitely really strong. Like if you guys are good with Psycho decks, if you guys like, for example, Miner, I definitely recommend this deck a lot. Okay, let's go with the Ice Spirit here to Psycho. I think we might be facing Royal Hawks right here. Royal Hawks Psycho from the opponent, which looks like it at least. Okay, let's see what he's gonna do. I think the Ice Spirit on the left side, if he doesn't drop anything, is gonna get a little bit of chip damage, so that's nice. And I guess I'm just gonna pop my ability here, honestly. I think ability here is gonna be quite nice. For 2 elixir, we're gonna pretty much take care of the entire Archer Queen. Okay, Miner towards the left side. Archer Queen should not be getting any hit. I don't know if he's gonna be... Is this like a really good player? He's gonna predict the Magic Archer. Let's see, guys. Okay, looks like he's not. Or at least he didn't expect it in that specific situation. I'm not saying like he's not a good player, but some people might have like instantly expected Magic Archer there. Okay, let's go with a lock right now to get some extra chip damage, to damage the cannon there as well. Let's go with the Ice Spirit, and I think even if he has Earthquake, going cannon in the middle in this matchup is quite nice, because you pull the Royal Hawks to the middle, and if he does end up using the Earthquake, you can then afterwards activate the King Tower. I would say a little bit easier. Okay, let's go with I think Miner towards the left side once again. This Miner spot against Royal Hawks is, by the way, really strong, mainly because, okay, nice Evil Cannon by him. We need to be careful here, because he does have a pretty good counter push. Hopefully we can get the Evil Ice Spirit to jump. That will be huge. Okay, please jump. Nice. Okay, that's huge. Like the Evil Ice Spirit against Archer Queen is so good, because it's gonna freeze again, and he can't really use the ability there. Okay, so overall, pretty good matchup, pretty good situation for us. We do still need to be careful, because if this guy gets like a good situation where we don't have the tank ready for the Archer Queen, when we don't have much elixir against the Royal Hawks, it could get kind of scary, but overall, I would say that the Miner is really consistent at chipping down his tower, and then our defense is just also really solid in general. Okay, let's go with Skeletons here. Let's cycle Look. Let's go with a cannon here in the middle. He does go for the Earthquake, but as I said before, if you do, well, maybe now with the Magic Archer, I'm not even gonna activate. Yeah, I'm not even gonna activate because of the damage we're doing to the Royal Hawks, but you guys understand the point I'm trying to say with the cannon in the middle. Even if he has Earthquake, it's not always necessary to like... for example, place it like here up high, anti-earthquake or something like that. Okay, let's go with a Magic Archer here. We need to be still careful, because it is of course a deck with a big spell, and we do not have a big spell. Exactly, he's already cycling Earthquake, so it could get kind of scary if he is able to cycle a lot of Earthquakes. Okay, let's go with Ice Spirit, let's go with Lock here, let's go with a cannon up high actually this time. And I think that should be enough to defend. We do have to be careful because we don't have the King Tower activated. Okay, Goblin stand here, make sure that the Archer Queen doesn't get on top of the tower. And I'm gonna switch up my Miner placement, because I'm using it way too much in that one spot. Okay, Magic Archer here, let's have the Tornado ready as well. Nice, beautiful, really good Tornado with the Magic Archer hitting the delivery plus the tower at the same time. Let's go with Skeletons here, let's go with a Miner. And I think that should be pretty much good game, guys, unless something crazy happens. But yeah, at this point, we just have way too much damage advantage for us to lose this match. I don't want to jinx it, but realistically, if we play this well, this should be our victory. Okay, let's go with Skeletons here. Let's then go with a Miner towards the tower. And also the kind of annoying thing for him is that his Miner catches are really just not great. Like, he only has Skeletons, he only has Ice Spirit, but he doesn't really have anything to take care. Okay, I'm not sure. Does this Magic Archer even hit the tower? I think it was one more to the right. Oh my god, it was one more to the right. Wait, am I actually choking this? Nah, there's no way. Man, I'm definitely not the greatest Miner player. Like, you guys have to be honest that it's not like I'm a bad player with Miner, but I need to work on my Miner gameplay. Like, I feel like in these 2 matches I played, I definitely made quite a few mistakes against the bait player trying to activate. Here I tried to activate, I didn't get it. Then now I mess up the Magic Archer. I need to work a little bit more on my Miner gameplay, but anyways, this deck is really strong. I'm gonna showcase once again the top 3 best decks in my opinion for the tournament. Royal Recruits with the Royal Hawks, that's in my opinion one of the best decks for sure. Royal Giant with the Electro Dragon, and then last but not least, a pretty difficult deck to use but also a really strong and solid deck, Miner Quick Cycle with the Magic Archer. So that's gonna be it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Best of luck in the tournament. If you guys did, please make sure to smack the like button. If not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.